Now, a little bit about me is the reason why I got into home ownership and co-ownership specifically is to address the necessary demands for affordable housing. And by solving this, creating share, allowing individual renters to co-own their first home, especially for their primary residence, to own both first-time single-family residential home or a multifamily home, and providing those financing options, so unique to the market today. Now let's jump into things. Now, what is co-ownership in California is either a TIC or held as a joint tenancy of a property. Now, the key differentiating factors is that joint tenancy has the right of survivorship, meaning if someone were to pass away and they do co-own a home, that actual ownership goes to the person who currently owns that other home. So, for instance, a married couple, it would go to that significant other. However, what's unique with the tenants in common is that you can actually subdivide that ownership, and those ownership rights can be actually passed down to their next or like of kin. Now, with who is co-ownership great for? Two or more individuals. Now, traditionally, co-ownership has been more so for as a joint tenancy and held where married couples are currently co-owning. However, as we're continuing to see marriage rates slowly decline as well as divorce rates increasing, this is a great opportunity for many roommates to actually co-own homes together, including friends and even family members. Knowing now that majority of the down payments are gifted towards for first-time homebuyers, the problem still remains, how can an individual actually afford their mortgage payments? But with co-ownership, they actually can now by sharing those mortgage payments, building equity, and co-owning with up to four different people with share. Now, why co-ownership? Now, co-ownership is so key because co-ownership enables individuals to combine their resources and significantly increase their purchasing potential, making it possible to now acquire homes that might have been unaffordable otherwise. Now, we know that the majority of first-time homebuyers ultimately actually regret their first-time purchase as an individual because they've settled on a fixer-upper in a lower appreciating area. And why co-ownership is so great is that that actually eliminates that problem by allowing people to combine their finances to buy in a better area, safer neighborhood with a higher appreciating ROI. Now, a little bit about Share is that our mission is to provide superior real estate services to renters who are simply trying to transition into home ownership. Now, there are only 9% of the entire US can actually afford home ownership, at least in California. Now, if you're looking at this, you have to be earning $200,000 to afford a home in California as an individual. If you were to move outside, you have to be earning at least $100,000 to afford the average home across any of the states in the US. And so our job and why our mission was created was to make this now more affordable than ever before. Now, what does Share do differently compared to any other lender or any other prop tech or financial tech service? Share simplifies the process of achieving co-ownership and shared home ownership for all first-time homebuyers, not only through our digital concierge services and all-in-one service, but we provide a turnkey solution that is ideal for realtors and renter clients. And it is available for both single family and multifamily homes, where we can provide not only a variety of different loan products, but something so unique that we can provide actually two loans on one home, mitigating the risk of co-owners in case of different conflict resolutions or if they want to simply fractionally sell. Now, where does your role play in Share's co-ownership process? You're going to start, first of all, by contacting Share's mortgage team to get your client pre-approved. As we know, pre-approval is so instrumental in actually getting your offer accepted. The second step is you're going to go ahead and once we provide your client with that pre-approval letter, you're going to go ahead and offer them the different alternative financing programs that Share's mortgage team will offer. Now, working with Share's mortgage team, we're going to make sure that both you and your client are fully in the loop and we are completely transparent about what are the next steps and ultimately what's best for your client. We will work with your clients to get and find them qualified properties with Share, working alongside you as a realtor. You're going to also want to make sure that you ensure all pre-approvals from the different co-owners are submitted to share. That will allow us to actually submit one pre-approval letter for you. So for the seller, they will actually just receive one clean letter without a variety of confusion and different letters coming in. Next, you're going to ensure your client is fully aware of the types of ownerships agreements. Now, this downloadable material is available online at www.sharehome.com. Please download this and provide this to your client as well. We will also be providing this to your client as well in the meantime. Now, when your client does find that perfect home and him and her co-owners are in agreement, whether it be an SFR or multifamily, you're going to go ahead and prepare a classic RPA agreement and submit an offer to the seller with one pre-approval letter. Now with Share, you're going to go ahead and coordinate with Share to establish what are the maintenance and procedures and set up an impound account with Share. Now with item number 7, that is really where Share's key value also adds in, is that we're going to ensure that your clients are set up for success. We are an ongoing establishment that will continue to provide value for your clients. And of course, once your co-owners do plan to sell, we will ensure that we're going to go ahead and put you first and foremost as the go-to realtor for your future sale of that fractional ownership and continue to improve and establish our development exit strategies for your client. Stay tuned for our next video.